Welcome to Region 4's Maintaining Mental and Behavioral Wellness virtually sessions. My name is Marisol Mendez, and I am a Region 4 Wellness Counselor. The session today is titled How to Manage the Mind in Times of Fear. Thank you for joining us today. The purpose of today's session is to address ways we can cope with fear, and the session is geared toward parents and educators, but feel free to take applicable pieces for your work with younger people. Fear is a normal response, especially in situations where we feel we do not have control or are uncertain about what comes next, whether it is a global pandemic or a personal experience. So, what is fear? Fear is nothing but love turned upside down. Think about it. We either experience fear or love, but not both at the same time. They might take turns showing up, and only one takes center stage at a time. And what are we scared of? Often, we fear what we do not like or what is unknown to us. Furthermore, our irrational fears hold us back from experiencing life fully and enjoying the present moment. Fear and stress prevent us from being happy and feeling good now, which is what truly matters. Yet, fear has a concrete purpose to keep us alive. It is an appropriate response in terms of evolution. For example, if you are being chased by a wild animal, it is natural and healthy to feel fear, as it triggers the release of adrenaline and gives us a jolt to start running. However, when we fear irrationally or experience too much fear, we unnecessarily trigger adrenaline and deplete our adrenal glands, and our body and mind are affected negatively. That's just one example of what prolonged fear and stress can do to our body. Over time, the effects compound and hurt our body. In addition, fear makes us feel small and powerless. It takes away our joy and changes our breathing patterns, further inducing states of anxiety and panic. But it's not all terrible. Small doses of fear can be helpful. As mentioned, it is a survival strategy, even in today's modern life. If students had absolutely no fear of failure, would they study? If you had no fear of getting sick, would you take care of your health? If you had no fear of getting hurt, would you walk into the street without looking both ways? Fear has a function, but it becomes problematic when it prevents you from living life fully. Death kills you once, but fear kills you every moment. Like salt in food, a little fear is essential. You need just enough salt, or you risk ruining the dish. We do, however, have the power of turning fear around. In this next part, I'll share several strategies you can apply when you begin to feel fear. Experiment with these and see which one fits you best. The first way to manage fear is to celebrate. Find an excuse to have fun. Sing and dance. Just the intention to celebrate will put you in a more harmonious state. Pick a silly reason to be festive and share your joy with others. Another strategy is to think about what you can do for others. Rather than being hyper focused on ourselves, think about what you could do to make someone else happy. For example, cook a delicious meal for someone, or wash the dishes when it's not your turn. Something so simple as bringing someone else a glass of water or sending them a positive note virtually can really make them feel happy. As a byproduct, you get energized by helping others. Next is having an attitude of courage and forbearance. That is, willingly going through the challenge. Often, we shy away from things that seem difficult. It's normal. Yet accepting the situation as it is and agreeing to be with it goes a long way. Another thing we can do is remind ourselves that our life is much greater than the moment in which we experience fear. Times of trouble tend to highlight what we want in life and how our strengths can support that. It's about purpose and knowing we have so much to offer. Trust in yourself, others, and nature, and know that only the best will happen to you. We can also experiment with breaking patterns. Anxiety is always related to some anticipated action, so do something out of your regular routine, such as implementing a new hobby or alternating the way you attend to your daily tasks. Another way we can manage our fear is by being ready to face the worst. Following the anxious thought all the way through in our mind can help us plan. For example, preparing for a hurricane or making sure we're washing our hands regularly, etc., gives us a sense of control. Facing the fear and planning for it will leave us with stability in the mind. Moving on, another important tool to use is recalling a similar situation in the past when you were able to overcome your anxiety. We have all faced fears and hardships, and we have made it through 100% of the time. We are still here, and we overcame the moment. Remember those moments and what you did. And finally, practice yoga, breathing, and meditation. Yoga helps to ease tensions in the body. Breathing exercises ease tensions in the mind. And meditation creates a space of calm and safety. Thank you for joining the How to Manage the Mind in Times of Fear session, a part of the Region 4 Maintaining Mental and Behavioral Wellness Virtually series. We hope that you have obtained some practical tools to take and use immediately. Feel free to review and take advantage of the other great resources available on the webpage. We hope you can join us for upcoming sessions updated weekly. Thank you.